Alright, this is Glenwood with another pet battle video. I just wanted to try out a few of the new pets in 7.3. This team features the bio larva, which is one of the first pets you can tame in the new area. Little leftovers and turkey, just because I wanted to name this one after Nathan. He was the one who asked me to use a turkey in one of my teams. The synergy here is, there really isn't. I just wanted to bring in the bio larva and maybe lay down some plagued blood to boost my little leftovers tankiness in the Highlands turkey just to get a free switch. So we will see how it goes. It's not looking good with two mechanicals and my beast type, but I will try. Alright, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm going to switch and plague blood and acidic goo. And that should boost my heals as it does damage. And he's probably going to use life exchange when he gets low. Possibly now. We'll see how it goes. Yep, there was the life exchange. And I'm still going to get double heals. And I'll hit him one more time with my beast racial. That was nice. Let's see what he brings in next. Imagine he's going to ion cannon. Nope. I don't want to take a whole lot of damage. I'm going to need that flyer for the Dark Moon Tonk. Actually, no, I'm going to bring him in now. Food coma, switch up. And I will double my heal here. Doesn't really matter. This is just a real tanky team. Get some more heals. Uh, 227 on his speed. He's pretty much worthless. I'll go ahead and bring him in just to take that. And let's see if he... I expect him to use lock on again. And 309, not good. That charge is something else. His pets are just real tanky. Well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, I want to use Gobble Strike only because I want to make sure that I'm faster than his Iron Starlet for a little while. And he is most likely going to food coma me. Or not food coma, Powerball. Because that will kill me. It's not gonna... I didn't think this team had legs. Little Leftovers is just an absolutely terrible pet. But I wanted to try it just because there are plenty of other better teams I can use the turkey with. But oh well. And maybe he'll make a mistake and try to powerball me. Or use wind up. Yeah. I don't think I've got the... I'm glad he didn't make the mistake of using Supercharge. It would have been cooler if he did. But I definitely don't have the... Oh, he did use it. Oh no. Uh-huh. 140. Yeah, that's power 270. I'm gonna win because he used Supercharge. Oh, that's a shame. He's probably kicking himself right now. I should not have won that game. If he had just used wind up continuously throughout, or probably just Powerball, it would have been an easy victory. The next team, Bolts and Bunnies. I did get the Amalgam of Destruction this morning after many a trial and error. This basically, I want to use Volcano, Elementing Bolt, and Immolate. This pet was a real pain to get. Spine of Deathwing. I had to run that at least 6 or 7 times in the last 24 hours to try and get the pet from that and the drop from Deathwing, Madness of Deathwing. But the Amalgam of Destruction is a power. Pretty strong pet. So basically, if somebody comes in to try and dodge the Volcano, you know they're going to use dodge to dodge the Volcano, so you can throw up your Elementium Bolt to hit after that. Alright, my Rabbit is pretty much useless against his Emerald Proto-Whelp. Going to start off with the Volcano. He might do the same. Oh no, he has Immolation, which is interesting. I think he might bring in his Squirrel to boost the damage of it. Yep. So that means I'm going to bring in my Rabbit. And I will dodge his. Normally I would have used, I took Stampede with the Rabbit. Instead of the Burrow. Only because I wanted to be able to boost the dodge, or the damage of the Volcano and the Elementium Bolt. But here it goes. He is going to bring in his Dragon. I'm going to hit him again just because I'm going to need to. Okay, he's... don't want to... Okay, he doesn't have the armor, which is good. I'm going to Primal Cry. Kill that squirrel in the background. He's going to kill me here, so I'm going to go ahead and lay on Black Claw. Nope. That's quite fine. His squirrel was dead. Again with the Black Claw. No one's going to want to stay in for that, but if he does, I have no problem with that. This is going to hit super hard. He'll probably switch out. And I'll go ahead and bring in my Volcano and Elementium Bolt. I'm thinking he might have Emerald Dream. So I want to see if I can handle this. Emerald Dream. Hit him again. I wonder if Elementium Bolt affects his heal. No, it doesn't. That is very interesting. And I'm not terribly worried about laying down another Volcano. Go ahead and flurry him to death. He can't kill me with the Volcano because he can't stun me. So the rabbit was just a nice all-around pet to boost, round out the team. Taking Stampede, I just wanted a decent pet that used Stampede to boost the damage if necessary. But I thought maybe his dragon might have Liftoff or something else with Avoidance. But that's how Bolts and Bunnies works. Nathan's famous. I still can't believe that victory. And Plagued Heals. This is another team that uses the Bile Larva. I love that Acidic Goo. Plagued Blood. I can just apply Acidic Goo, Plagued Blood, switch out, and then if they stay in, I can use Rattlejaw's Bone Barrage to get some extra heals. Plus Drafty, another new pet in 7.3. Has Wild Winds, which also leaves a small dot, and I want Wind Buffet. He has 333 speed, which is the same as a speed Imp. It's just a decent... it might be a decent counter to the Imp. So, he's gonna hit me hard. I'll Plague Blood him. And this time I'm going to switch him out. Bring in my dot. Just because there's a chance of a debuff here, or a chance that he could miss. I don't want to waste it. He did miss. That's why I have it, and he left the fight. That's the reason why I took Autumn Breeze. That extra chance to miss is just incredible. Apparently it saved me that time, so yeah, not too shabby. It reduces your team's hit chance by 25%, so I got really lucky on that miss. And then finally, Twilight 2 just uses Twilight, a new pet from the shop. and the Twilight Clutch Sister. I wanted to use Twilight Meteorite because he deals a ton of damage, 772 divided amongst the team. Phase Shift. He is not fast, so I probably won't even wind up using it. And then Twilight Fire. I might Phase Shift and then Twilight Fire, or just use Tail Sweep. In fact, I don't like being ability locked, so I'll go with Tail Sweep in this one, and then we'll see how it goes. And then the Twilight Beetle, just a good all-around pet against undead. So I got to see a couple of decent games here. The meta is pretty soft today, so I'm really happy to be able to have a chance to make this video for you guys and not have to deal with tier 1 monster teams. So now we just wait for the queue. If it doesn't pop, that's quite alright. I will call it a day. And then there was somebody out here with a really cool mount. There it is. I wanted to see where one gets the Vile Fiend. I want to see where one gets that, because that was really cool. Houndmaster Carax. I wonder if it's a rare drop. It would have to be. What a cool looking pet that is, or mount. So let me take one closer look before the queue goes in there. Not neat looking. I like it. That's really cool. So Nathan, you did get to see your turkey in action. Usually I bring in Turkey, the pet from oh, what's his turkey? This guy. I bring in him with my little leftovers and my Highlands turkey, and that's one of my Thanksgiving teams. But I just brought in the Bile Larva just because I wanted to try it out on a team. But I call this one Nathan's Famous. It is named after a hot dog. Sorry, brother. But hopefully you're pretty content with me using a turkey in one of your teams. But we'll see if this one pops. If it doesn't, no worries. I'll call it a day. I'll give it a few more seconds. So got to see a cool mount and a couple of the new pets. There are a bunch. I would like to try out the Faceless Minion with Void Portal and see how much data that, or how much damage the data error, because that's a really cool, like a Feigned Death, or the portal from the Treasure Goblin, except it causes damage to you. On a 4-round cooldown, a dodge like that is nice. And then Foreboding Curse is just a good all-around ability. And then I was thinking about taking Tentacle Slap, because I don't like Tentacle Stab. It's a nice dot, but the 10% chance to harm themselves while attacking is just a terrible ability. I think some of the wasps use that, or not wasps, but like the Firefly and stuff like that. They just use that, and it's just not a good ability. The Bound Stream. It's really fast. I like the speed of it, 341, but it doesn't have anything except for dive to really take advantage of it. So, I mean, if I had maybe a clobber and then a pump, that would be really nice. It just looks like it might be a really fast utility pet to use Tidal Wave, maybe with something that does extra damage. But yeah, the dive is nice as a one-time dodge, but I just don't like Water Jet and Pump. I just don't like his moveset very much, so I probably won't be using that ability very often. From Firelands, the Infernal Pyroclaw, I still need to upgrade. And you know what? I'll call him 4th right now. Summon. And sorry, my bag add-on has been not cooperative. But the Infernal Pyroclaw just looks awesome. I'm going to leave Q and come back in. But I like Cleave, Flame Breath, Shell Armor for legs. I think it's got a decent moveset. But Great Sting poisons the enemy team for 92 beast damage every round for 2 rounds. I think that would be really cool to use with maybe a Black Claw. It's kind of like Kovok has his pheromones ability. It's just it's really cool. The Cinderweb Recluse is just your standard spider. Not really fast enough at 289 to use the paralyzing venom, but Leech Life and Brittle Webbing is a pretty good combo. And I don't know why you put Brittle Webbing and Spiderling Swarm on the same tier. That's just not a good idea. Blazehound, you saw that in Roscoe's video the other day using Magma Trap. I do like the SB version. It has 305 speed. It's the fastest pet that can lay a trap, which is really nice. Though the power version, none of them are terribly strong in regards to power, but I do like that. I know it's a balance. It's not a pure breed SS, but the balance, it still gives it decent enough speed to make it usable. Sebastian Twilight and Throne of 4 Winds. I did bring those pets in. But it has Drafty, which I just used. Nice to have that fast pet with a switch. And I believe this actually has a lower cooldown than the portal for the imp, but it has one less round of, it's on a 4 round instead of 5 round cooldown. That way it does less damage. And then the Zephyrian Prince. Again with the Wild Winds, Wind Buffet, and Autumn Breeze. A little slower, but more powerful. So I might use him in a team later on as well. Alright, this is my final battle for the day. Twilight 2. That Anubisath Idol will give my dragon trouble. And both knee biters are going to give my beetle trouble. I guess I really only have one way to start. And I will start with... Okay. He's going to bring in his Sandstorm. I will bring in my Darkness. It's good to know that he has Rupture. And I will stun him. Leave a dot. And he'll get one chance at it. I wonder if he's going to bring in his hunting party. I'm dead. I'm slower. And he doesn't have any AoE, so I'll probably wind up switching out if he brings in the Anubis, or if he brings in the other one. Well, there's a chance he has Primal Cry. So, we'll see. I am faster. I don't imagine he has Primal Cry. If he, well, he doesn't now. But this provides me a good opportunity to Surge of Light. And I'm gonna have to switch out. I am faster than him. I don't want to take it with my... It probably was a bad idea to bring in my Dragonkin, but I probably should have brought in my Beetle. That's alright. I wanted to save Twilight. And get the debuff on him first. Since I've already got the... he should kill me this round. But I still have 1 round on Shattered Defense. And I'm faster than him. So as long as I don't miss. Perfect. That, I probably misplayed. I should have brought in my beetle. That way I get 1 good hit with my dragonkin. But it really wasn't that important. I really didn't get quite to see the power of the Twilight Clutch Sister, but you really got to see the power of Twilight, which is always a strong. It has been a strong pet since its release. So that's most of them right now. Oh, there's I'm sorry. I'll go one more and check out the ones from Blackwing. Descent. Rattlejaw, you saw. The discarded experiment. It's an HP, or the one breed I got. I'm not really sure how to use him yet. It just looks like a big mess of abilities. But he is certainly an ugly looking pet. And then Tinytron with Poison Protocol, again the same concept as Pheromones. Again, he's got tons of health, 1887, but I haven't figured out how quite to use him yet. If I want a flamethrower, lightning shield, use supercharge. I'll try to investigate that a little bit more and see how it goes. And then finally from the Dragon Soul. You got the Faceless Mind Lasher with Worst Fear. I'm wondering if I can use that with like some kind of 50% ability, like my pig, or maybe the moth that drops the 20% hit boost. Uncertainty and Sonic Shockwave, and then from Madness of Deathwing, there are the 2 from. I'm not really concerned about it right now, but yeah, you got to see some of the new pets in action. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Kind of threw it together there real quick, but hopefully it's something you're interested in seeing. So if you have a pet you would really like me to highlight, please leave me a message, and I will make sure I add it into the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.